What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. Got the rad metal detecting forum over there full of some rad dudes talking about metal detecting, treasure hunting, digging in the dirt, all that good stuff. TheHunterGT.com. Well, what do we have going on here today? We have 3 different pinpointers. We're going to be doing a little shootout of sorts. We'll bust out some air tests and talk about some similarities and differences in these 3. We have the Teknetics Tech Point. It's going to be releasing January 22nd. They just posted on their Facebook page. They had a little bit of a delay with it, but it is coming out January 22nd. $129 for the Teknetics Tech Point Pulse Induction. $127 for the Garrett Pro Pointer AT VLF technology. $125 for the Makro Pointer VLF as well. So $125, $127, $129, a $4 difference between top and bottom, $2 between each of them there. So like I said, pulse induction technology, VLF on both of these. What does that mean? Well, you gold prospectors, you beach hunters, you guys in that Culpeper, nasty red clay type soil, the pulse induction on this is basically going to make minerals disappear. You're not even going to notice they're there. What you get in an air test on this is what you are going to get in the dirt. So I have pinpointed with my big boy detectors, you know, my T2, my Patriot, the Omega 8500. If I pinpoint a 3.5 inch nickel, it's going to pick it up in the dirt as well. It doesn't notice it. So it's pretty cool, pretty cool. The VLF, of course, what you get in an air test is not what you are going to get in the dirt. It's definitely going to have a bit of a reduction. So we'll break out the ruler, see who the top dog is, and go from there. So what are some similarities, differences? Single push button here on the Tech Point, single push button on the Garrett. The Makro has 2 buttons on the back, a red and a green right there to turn it off and on, adjust the LED, go through the sensitivity changes, all that good stuff. 3 sensitivity settings on the Tech Point, 3 on the Garrett, 4 on the Makro. However, the Makro on level 4 will false on me. I've had it about a year and a half. It falsed actually right out of the box. I didn't send it back. I Googled it right away, hopped online, and there's quite a few other people that have that issue as well. So it is what it is. I don't think it's, they could send me a new one. It's still going to do it basically on the highest setting. The Garrett is the Huntress's. We've had this one about a year and a half as well, and it is just now starting to false. It's definitely showing its age. It's got a lot of dings in it. The paint is rubbing off on the logo there, so it has just started to false in the last couple months on her. My last Garrett, the black one, original one, it lasted about a year before it started to false very badly. So both of these false. Haven't been able to get the Tech Point to false at all. 16 different frequency shifts on this. So if it interferes with your detector, all 3 of these will actually interfere with my T2 if I'm in all metal mode. I get a nice hum going if I'm gold prospecting, something like that. All 3 of them will false. However, I can adjust the frequency shift on this to 16 different steps and get it to quiet down. Like 14 out of the 16 are dead quiet. These 2 will actually mess with my threshold a little bit, to the point when I set the detector down to dig a hole, I set the coil as far away as I can from them, because they will, in my earphones, the threshold start kind of jumping, and it's just annoying. It's not really a deal breaker or anything like that, but it is something to note. This does have 16 different frequency shifts, while the other 2 have nothing. So 3 levels of sensitivity, 3 and 4. We have audio only, vibration only, or a combination of both on the Tech Point. The Makro is the same way. It will vibrate only, give you audio only, or a combination of both. You cannot turn off the motor, the vibration on the Garrett. So it will sit there and vibrate in your hand no matter what. However, you can turn off the audio and do vibration only, but there is no audio only mode on the Garrett. So, right? LEDs on all 3 of them. The Tech Point will adjust in 20 different levels from low to high, so you can change the intensity of the LED, and they all go off or on. These 2, no adjustments, just off or on. 9-volt battery on the Makro, unscrew the cap right there. you pop out a little piece and then you can slide it out. 9-volt battery on the Garrett as well. 2 AA batteries on the Tech Point. So batteries are quite a bit cheaper to run this. You're looking at about 25 hours to 30 hours on all 3 of them with their batteries. So there we go. With this one, you just pop a coin. What metal detectorist doesn't have a coin on him? So you pop in a quarter, a dime, a penny, something like that right in the back here, and you can remove your 2 AA batteries. You are good to go. So not much difference between the 3 other than that. Vulcanized rubber grip right here. Lost mode alarm on the Tech Point. Lost mode alarm on the Garrett. If you lose this one, you're out of luck. It will not start beeping. So, all right, what do you say we break out the ruler and some coins and a ring and see what the differences are here? All right, so here's the Makro. I have it on level 4. It is not beeping actually, so we'll go ahead and show you. It beeps 4 times to show you the level 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put it right there at the end of the ruler. And let's go ahead and start with the quarter here. We'll turn it this way so we can see. We'll say right at about 2 inches there. Start with the nickel next. And we're looking at 2 1/4 on the nickel. Copper penny. About 1 3/4, 1 7/8 roughly on the copper penny. Zinc penny. Right at 2 inches. Clad dime here. We'll say that's right at 1 3/4. And we got this 10K Oakland Raiders gold ring. My mom found this on her 3rd dig, not her 3rd hunt, not her 3rd time out, her 3rd hole ever with her Bounty Hunter Land Ranger Pro at the beach. I got that video up. Go check that one out. Oh boy. Here we go. We're going to slide it in until it starts to beep. And right there at about 2 1/2 inches on the left side there. I'm looking at the left side, so 2 1/2 inches it starts to beep. So there it is, the Makro pointer on high. All right, here's the Garrett carrot. Let's hold it down until we get to the mode. You can hear 1, 2, 3. So we'll cycle. There's the audio only. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So it's at its highest setting right now. And beep, beep. You hear that? Again, it's ready to go. So I'm holding it right down there at the 0 inch mark. You can see it's perfectly lined up. Here comes the quarter. Two 1/4 on the quarter. Here comes the nickel. 2 3/4 on the nickel. So it's vibrating. Got to move the ruler back. It was jumping around on the board there. So there we go. Lined back up. Let's go with the copper penny. About 2 1/8. It keeps wanting to jump forward every time. I'm going to adjust it here. You guys can see I'm not cheating or anything. Here comes the zinc penny. Right under 2 1/2 inches on the zinc penny. Sorry, my neighbor's shoveling rocks. You can hear that. So here comes the dime. Two inches exactly on the dime before it started to beep there. Line it back up here, and here comes this gold ring here. About 3 1/8 right there. Let's see. Yep. Right at 3 1/8, it starts to jump forward on me there. So there it is, the Garrett carrot on high. All right, here we go with the tech point. As we can see, it is lined up perfectly with the 0 on the ruler. Let's start with the quarter here. And just past 3 inches, like a 3 1/8. Let's try the nickel. 3 1/2 inches. There we go. Copper penny. Like a 1/16, like 2 15/16, right under the 3 inch, a 1/16 under the 3 inch. Zinc penny. We are at 3 1/8 right there with the zinc penny. So no rings on, no nothing like that with any of them. So what you see is what you get here on my channel. Here is a clad dime. Looks like 2 5/8, right? An 1/8 past 2 1/2. So 2 5/8, and let's try this 10-carat Oakland Raiders honkin' ring here. 4 inches. A little bit under, a 1/16 under right there. So you can see it there, 1/16 under 4 inches, and it's going off. So there it is, guys. Clear winner is the tech point. No doubt about that. Like I said, what you get in these air tests are what you're going to get in your mineralized soil. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the shootout. TheHunterGT, calling it a day. I will see you on the next video.